Hmm. I hear them on this, but the question is, do you believe it? What is really Fokios and Fokuramas? I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys all being here. Make sure you do everything I told you to do at the beginning of this video. Thank y'all for the criticism of me needing to slow down because the Jamaican ancestry cadence of how I speak throws y'all off. But there is a button that you can slow this down and have time. Anyway, I'm messing with y'all. Appreciate y'all getting ready to listen to this right here. So guys, y'all all heard the news. It's been going around for a long time, and I know some of you have been wanting me to do a video on this and have my thoughts on this, but I told y'all there's some things that people throw out there called conspiracies and all that. A lot of them, I'm all for it. Some of them, I'm more or less of like, let me just wait back and see. There was like an event, I think it was a Turning Point USA event, don't quote me on this, or a CP USA. And the gentleman got up there and said, mark my words, Biden's going to drop out and Michelle Obama is going to run for president. That's what it has been. A lot of speculation, a lot of rumors going around about Michelle Obama getting in there and throwing her hat in there because this just was a speculation. And then it made it even worse when Michelle Obama came out and she herself was saying how she is fearful of where the country is going and terror and scared of how the country is. So people are like, well, that's going to be her cue of getting ready to throw her hat in the ring. So nevertheless, that's my guy Chaotic. Wrong thing I'm showing y'all right there. Oh, I just caught him digging in his nose. Yeah, I listen in on a lot of my guy's show. But I'll take y'all here. See how this looks for y'all. Right here. Okay. And there you have it. There's that Madam Michelle Obama office says the former First Lady will not be running for president in 2024. Democrats and Republicans have mused about Michelle Obama's candidacy, albeit for different reasons. Okay. Former President Barack Obama has said he's all in for President Joe Biden's re-election effort, but a question nagging at many Democrats is what role his popular spouse may play. Democrats nervously looking ahead to November say that they want to see Michelle Obama playing a bigger role in the campaign. Some even whisper about the possibility that she might replace a politically hobbled incumbent on the 2024 ticket this summer, making her a fantasy candidate for members of both parties, albeit the different reasons. Supporters of Republican frontrunner Donald Trump have fixated on the notion of Obama swooping to replace Biden in an attempt to diminish the president's political viability and stoke the GOP base. In a statement to NBC News, the former First Lady office tried to rein in imaginations on the right and the left, making it clear her 2024 plans don't include running for office. Now, let me go ahead and say this, y'all. Okay, let me read what they said first. As former First Lady Michelle Obama has expressed several times over the years, she will not be running for president, said Crystal Carson, Director of Communications for her office. Mrs. Obama supports President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris' re-election campaign. Sources familiar with the discussion say she intends to assist the Biden campaign this fall, and she did for 4 years. But as of 2020, her engagement is likely to be fairly limited compared to that of her husband, reflecting both her other commitments to her long-standing reluctance to re-enter the political fray full-time, the sources say. The expectation of many close to Biden is that given the former First Lady's star power, the Biden campaign will seek to maximize their limited role later in the campaign when the more swing voters will be paying attention to the race. As senior Biden advisor said, there have been many early conversations with the Obama team about campaign engagements and noted that an obvious area of alignment with her is for her nonpartisan voter registration group, When We All Vote, which aims to promote turnout and close the registration gap among young voters and people of color. President and Michelle Obama were enormously helpful in the fight to beat Donald Trump and elect President Biden and Vice President Harris for the first time, and we are grateful to have their voice and their support in the fight for the fate of our democracy this November. Oh my God, this democracy. The Biden campaign spokesperson Kevin Munoz said in a statement, an aide to Obama pointed to her discussion last year with Oprah Winfrey to reflect her thinking still today and why she would most likely never appear on the ballot herself. Politics is hard, she said in the Netflix special. And the people who get into it, you've got to want it. It's got to be in your soul because it's so important. It is not in my soul. In a 2022 BBC interview, she also said she detests questions about running for president. But in at least in one instance, the former First Lady appeared not to want the idea of holding a public office ruled out entirely. Amid speculation about Biden's potential running mate in the summer 2020, CNN anchor Allison Camerota suggested in an interview with Jill Biden, maybe former First Lady Michelle Obama. Jill Biden laughed. I'd love for Michelle would agree to it. She said, I'd love if Michelle would agree to it. But I think she's had it with politics. I don't know. She's good at everything she does. That would be wonderful, she said. I'm going to skip some stuff, y'all. It doesn't close the door. A person familiar with the drafting of the new statement said, and that's what's prompted Michelle's office to call. As second ladies Obama's administration, Michelle Obama and Jill Biden forged a close partnership, including their shared Joining Forces initiative to support military families. They've remained friendly, sources close to both women say. It's a lot of talk in here, folks. I'm not going to bore y'all with any more jibba, but one thing that threw me out, and one thing I want y'all to pay attention to, is that I'm going to throw something in here to just kind of get like some, They said that there are no plans to run for president, right? Like right now. I have no plans to go to a certain state. I have no plans to go to a certain state. I don't desire to go to a certain state. But if something happened, if an event happened, if circumstances happened to where now it makes me feel compelled to go to that state that I just told you guys I had no plans on going. Now I'm going. So what would I do? I would tell you guys, look, before I was going to travel to this state, I had no plans to go to that state. I was done with engagements with that state. I was done with speaking engagements. I was done with signing autographs, taking pictures, and all that. I was completely done with going to that state. I had absolutely 100% no plans, everyone. But I recognized, and something happened to where there was a need. And that need is the people of that state needs a voice. They need someone. And I decided to myself, and I talked with my significant other, and they encouraged me and said, I know you don't want to do it. I know, but look what's at stake. Ty, you have to go to that state and be there and run and do it for the people. And I decided that as I stand before you all, I am such and such, and I will be running for go to that state and do. Come on, y'all. Can y'all see that happening? So all I'm saying is I pay attention to words. I can turn back around and say, I know that my PR people told you guys that I'm not doing it. It's not going to happen. But that was before the sickly person got sick, and now they're too sickly to run, and they're just running sickly. So who else should be the person to step in? And plus, my significant other gave y'all 8 years, and now he's giving y'all 12 years with the current administration that's in there right now, because he's pretty much he's running the show behind closed doors. Imagine giving him 8 more years. I'm just throwing that in there, y'all. I'm just messing with y'all on this, but I'm just saying. I allow myself to think different things. And I can bring myself back to reality and be like, nah. But in this case, I'm not saying nothing yet because the word plan just kind of, I have no plans on it. And the reason why I say that because that's been my New Year's resolution since I was 15. I don't plan anything, nor do I expect it. Therefore, I won't be disappointed. But should something arise and I have to stand up to the occasion, just saying, y'all, what are y'all thoughts on that? I like to know what y'all think on that. Do you think this is all just, do you think, like I almost said, Biden, pretty much. Do you think that Joe Biden is going to have some circumstance that comes up that's going to cause him to drop out? What do you think? Do you think Joe Biden's going to go all the way and continue to run? Do you think that this is all just to throw us off and then something's going to happen like the scenario that I gave you guys, and Michelle Obama will jump in and run? I'd like to hear from you guys. Before that, 5 seconds. Can y'all hit that thumbs up? Because I know you haven't done it yet. Some of my people that just now viewing, y'all like, what is a thumbs up? It don't mean that you like me or you like the video. The thumbs up literally should have something underneath it that says, when you click here, we suggest more video of Ty Smith to you. When you click here, we send this video out into the YouTube algorithm so others can view this video. Also, do me a favor, get into your cell phones. Let someone know who views, who morals and principles lines up with mine and yours. You know, people that got like an intellect. I'm just messing with y'all because even ones that might be Democrat that don't agree with me, it's good to have people that just disagree with you just so you can see things from different perspectives. I never look at things in a way like if somebody don't agree with me, well, I'm about to sit there. No, I look at it in a way like you might possibly be teaching me something. A lot of us should be like that because you have no idea. Some things that you think that you may know that you might be right about, you turn out to be wrong about it, and now you find out the truth of it. That just increased you and made you more knowledgeable and a wise person, plain and simple, all right? So do that for me, ladies and gentlemen. Get into those cell phones. Let one person know about this channel. And I definitely want to see what y'all got to say on this. As far as y'all thinking Michelle Obama just kind of threw that out there, but she definitely is trying to throw her hat in there should something happen. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.